Welcome back to Let's Play Megaman Xtreme 2. Last time, Blast Hornet. This time... I'm already doing them kind of in order. Like, left to right order, not any other kind of order. Since clearly the Buster is so strong, I don't even have to worry about weaknesses. It's just, oh, hello there, you're going to explode now. Okay, let's see. Ah! Oh, it doesn't have a gun anymore, I see. Ah! I really like the music. Oh. Well, I'm gonna say that nothing in my mind ever made me think that that would have been a one-shot kill, or even damaging. What is it? Is there a reason for the presence of that? Just inexplicable hazards that are there. Just 'cause. I don't know how long they stay off. I was suddenly afraid it was going to turn back on. I almost didn't see that one. I'm not pushing that. You explode now. Oh, save point, okay. Ah! 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 I thought I was trying to turn around, kind of like I would in Megaman X2 on Overdrive Ostrich's stage, but apparently you can't do that. Huh. Okay, you do have some slight control over your position. Like, what is with... I'm guessing in reality that's a big stone wall that actually makes sense for it to be blocking a path. Hey! It actually does! It just doesn't have much reach. Oh, a homing bees that don't charge up. Oh, I have rapid fire turned on. Downside to rapid fire, it doesn't want to play nice with that. Come on, come on. Yes, yes. Whew. Their lights were blinking when they weren't active. That worries me. Fall. Fall. Don't try to change direction on the cycle thing. That one was... I timed my jump badly. What the heck? I really hate to do that, but... That's slightly perplexing enough to warrant. Okay, there we go. Aha! Well, that was dumb luck. Hey! Oh, come on. No, not using the save state. Not using it. Even gonna save there to prove that I'm not gonna use the save state. Only got a heart container out of the deal, but... Considering that it's only one level of the game, I can't say much for the controls on the bike being a little bit quirky. If you had made an entire game built around that bike, then I would expect a lot smoother controlling. I can only imagine there being people out there who would want to see an entire game of that. It depends on how it's implemented. I mean, there's always fun in racing games and such. And I mean, yeah, there's not a Mega Man racing game that I'm aware of. There is a Digimon racing game that kind of came out of nowhere. Also a Ben 10 racing, I think. There's a number of odd spin-off racing games that just kind of inexplicably exist. Yeah, Digimon Racing is actually a pretty nice racing game, though. I'm always going to be a fan of the, for the Nintendo 64 XG2. I'm trying to think of a word for it. To me, it reminds me kind of what would happen if you took a serious racing game, combined it with the battle racing of, say, Mario Kart, and then also... I honestly don't get what's going on there. We're save stating past this thing. This is getting... I think, and don't quote me, that the idea is that you have to be above it when you hit the vertical axis, otherwise you just stop. Which seems a little quirky, but, you know, hey, if it works, it works. Oh, thank the Lord. There we go. Oh, it blew up that thing. That's nice, too. Okay. But it's a game where you're racing motorcycles. They're kind of these futuristic motorcycles. You pick up weapons, which are typically missiles, EMP bursts, and other really interesting stuff. One of them's a wormhole, magnetic mines, and basically other hazards. The difference was that it combined traits of a few different racing games. You could break the speed of sound, and it had visual and audio distortions, and just a really nice game. I believe there was an XG3 that I've never played that came out for GameCube. XG2 was the one I grew up with. It was one of those games, kind of like GoldenEye, that me and a friend would just sit there and play endlessly. There were so many good, interesting games back then that seems like everybody collectively knows. You got Sonic Slicer. I will still say that I think between the new GoldenEye and the old GoldenEye, I think they both fill a role. The old GoldenEye, the single-player mode only really worked if you knew the movies, which I didn't, and it was just kind of random missions to me. But the multiplayer was unmatched. The new GoldenEye they made for the Wii, the single-player was amazing, but the multiplayer was kind of a joke. No offense meant to the designers, but having the way they altered the weapons, you don't pick up weapons in the level, you have to win so many matches in online to unlock certain things. It got to be a really weird... It's kind of almost like they tried to combine it with the unlocks from games like Team Fortress and Call of Duties and stuff, but that just got weird to me. Anyway, gonna go ahead and pause here, and I will see you next time.